Hello everybody, this is Shahid Mustafa with Taylor Hood Farms. Right now I'm here in Anthony, New Mexico, adjacent to La Union, New Mexico. So we pretty much call it La Union. So this is where we do our demonstration farm. And what we try to teach people is regenerative agriculture. In fact, we just finished a workshop that was about a 12-hour course. We did it over the span of 4 weeks. People came out on Saturday and they learned how we do things here. They learned about soil health. They learned about composting. We did some seed sharing, and we just did sort of an experiential sort of immersion class, getting people familiar with being close and attached to the land in that way. And we'll continue to offer workshops on site, and we are also planning on offering workshops online. And so what I wanted to do at this time is just talk a little bit about what my vision is and what I would like to see happen through this effort. We are trying to inspire a renaissance of agrarians, people who are connected to the land and interested in producing food for themselves and their communities. And what really, I guess, inspires me to try to do this work was what I saw in the efforts of the Black Panther Party with their free breakfast program. And my takeaway from that was, in order to, as I've heard people say, in order to lead the people, you have to feed the people. And so I feel like what our communities are in dire need of, especially in so-called socially disadvantaged communities, we need a better access to healthy foods, healthy produce, healthy vegetables especially. We see all the things that are sort of the consequence of not having access to healthy foods. We have listened to the narrative around what people call food deserts. I feel like from what I've seen over the years and my years in retail, that it's not necessarily a coincidence. I think a lot of it is deliberate. I think that investors, capital investors, are not interested in going into communities where they might feel like the communities don't have the financial wherewithal to support them. I disagree with this idea, because what I realize is that everybody still eats, regardless of what their financial portfolio looks like. It's something that everybody still has to do. And what I have seen is that even though people don't necessarily have easy access to healthy food, they are willing to travel for miles to try to access it. I've seen people get on buses or subways or walk long distances or drive to like food co-ops and things like that. So what we're hoping to do is inspire people to start doing some production in their community, whether it be at your home, whether you have a homestead, or maybe you have access to like vacant lots and things like that, or maybe you can work with the city to try to establish community gardens. Because I feel like the first step in taking some kind of control and establishing autonomy around healthy food and access to healthy food is to do for self. I learned this from the ancestors such as Booker T. Washington and George Washington Carver, and people who started from where they were and built on that. So what I'm trying to do is encourage people to keep following what we're doing, to try to access the information once we make it available, which it will be available starting in January of 2023. So you can go to our website and you can actually take the course online if you want. We will provide lots of course material. We had booklets printed out. We'll make those available. And I'll try to continue to create content demonstrating how we practice regenerative agriculture here. And I also would like to just mention, I use a broader term when I'm thinking of regenerative agriculture, I'm thinking of a much broader concept, and that concept being one, regenerating the soil, which is what everybody assumes or accepts as regenerative agriculture. But I think it also has a lot to do with regenerating the health and nutrition of the community by offering nutritionally dense produce. And I think we can also, through that, regenerate some local economy by supporting the people who are doing this production, and potential for all kinds of sort of vertically integrated economic opportunities around food production and distribution. So I just want to encourage everybody to keep following, like the video, share the content that we're going to be putting out, and keep supporting healthy and nutritious produce in your communities. Peace.